Yeah, hi everybody, it's Peter back for yet another video. I haven't done a video for about a week and a half, so I had a good reason to do one today. Um, and that is that I'm going to do a concert review of a concert I saw 2 nights ago on the Saturday, 23rd of November. So it was Pearl Jam actually. I went to see Pearl Jam with a friend of mine. She's a very big Pearl Jam fan, huge. Probably her favorite band. So I went with my roommate. For me, I love Pearl Jam. I love the early albums, 10 and Versus, Vitalogy. They'd be my favorites. No Code was a bit different, and they went into Yield, which I loved. And then I quite liked Riot Act and Binaural, and they've done these couple of albums. Dark Matter and one Gigaton, so 12 studio albums. So they've been around for about 34 years, and I've seen them one time before in 2006. So it was quite a while since I've seen them. So I'll tell you a bit about the concert. Concert was very energetic, very passionate. The fans were really into it. Went 2 hours 30 minutes. I mean, they had a couple of support bands, one Australian band, the name escapes me. The Pixies, American band they had, which I don't know much about actually. Except for probably one song that I've heard. So back to Pearl Jam. The set was 27 songs, so quite extensive. They drew from every period of their career, from 10 up till Dark Matter. And it's the Dark Matter World Tour, actually. So this is the last date of the Dark Matter World Tour, which has been through, US and Europe and so on, then Australia and New Zealand. So, yes, and I'll talk a bit about the show. Really great show. Really passionate. Outdoor show. It was at Engie Stadium in Sydney. Outdoor show. We were sort of on the side, I would say halfway back. So yeah, a stadium of over 20. This was, and sort of halfway back. So you could see them, but they weren't real close, but they weren't real far away. Far away, but you know what I'm saying. So an outdoor show. They had screens up either side of the, and a back screen as well. And they went through their set. They opened with Garden from 10, which a song I like. Now, the thing I like about Pearl Jam is they pop songs in and out of the set. It's not the same list in order every night. They'll take some out, put some in. The performance of the guys, really great. Eddie sounds great still at 59. He's nearly 60 actually next month. He sounds great as ever. The sound was really good. Eddie, as I said, sounds great. The rest, the band are real solid. You got Matt Cameron on the drums, a really good drummer. You got Jeff Ament and Stone Gossard rhythm guitars, and Mike McCready, brilliant lead guitarist. He is just through the whole show was outstanding with his solos, and he's playing very energetic, and just he's a great guitar player, Mike McCready. But the whole band was solid. Eddie was in fine voice. He joked with the crowd. So really top-notch show. So going back to the songs, I just want to say they did 6 from 10. They did 6 songs from the 10 album, which is great because I love the 10 album, the debut album. They did sort of Even Flow, a great performance of that. McCready, he just knocked it out of the park with his guitar playing on that song. Alive, and then again, another great one. Why Go, Black was great. Mellower, which is a great song. Garden, as I said, guys. Porch, a good rocking number, really good. And as I said, McCready, I can't say enough good things about him. This guy is just amazing player. And the whole band is really good. They're good players. and Eddie's voice, and so on. And Stone Gossard on rhythm guitar is really solid player, really good. Yeah, so there you have it. So 3 songs from Versus, which I loved. We got, what do we have from we got Dissident, which I love the guitar part in how it starts, the guitar part in that. It's one of my personal favorite songs, Dissident. I really just love the sound of it. Nearly the highlight of the show would be Rearview Mirror, which just rocked. They knocked it out of the park with Rearview Mirror, with the energy coming from the stage, which is quite amazing, actually. They also did Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. She's a mellow song, which I love. So great cross section. You get a lot of 10, a lot of verses. 4 from Vitalogy. You get sort of Spin the Black Circle, which is my personal favorite of mine. Tremor Christ. A good song for me. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a good song. I didn't do Corduroy, which I love, but you can't. They can't do everything, I guess. Better Man was done. Immortality, again. I'm missing something here. Pin the Black Circle. Yeah, that's right. 4 from that album. Nothing from No Code. A few songs from Yield, like Brain of Jay, which is a good one. Given to Fly. What a great song. What a great rendition they did of it. Given to Fly was amazing. In Hiding, a good song as well. Very good song. So quite a bit from Yield, and then a great song from Ridak, a great rock, which I'm glad they played. I didn't think they played this song, but they did. Save You. I love that song from Ridak. And 4 from the new album. There's a good song they do from the new album called Wreckage, which is one of the better songs from the new album. I really, to be honest, haven't delved heavily into the new album. I've heard it probably once or twice, a few songs here and there. So I'm trying to absorb that. I know it's been out a few months, but yeah. So I can't speak highly enough about it. I mean, they're still bringing it. They're still, the energy's still there. It's not like a band, and they're really, they're quite energetic, because the guys are like late 50s, early 60s. They sort of bring it. It's not a band sort of, just going along, if you know what I mean, like they look old or anything, you know what I mean. It's still got a youthful vibe to them, and they can bring it across in the show. And the set list I loved. I thought the set list was good. You're always going to get arguments with set lists through bands who take some out and put a lot in, and you're always going to get that. But yeah, I can't, we really enjoyed it, so I can't recommend it highly enough. I think there's still a force to be reckoned with, I think. Although, I must say the albums probably aren't as good as the heyday, but if they're playing those songs live, they're peppering the set with a few newer ones, that's fine. As I said, the Dark Matter World Tour, so... any of you have seen a show on this? Let me know. I thought it was great. 10 out of 10. I can't say good enough, more good things about it, actually. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really good show by Pearl Jam. So, guys, yeah, let me know if you've seen any shows on this tour, or what's your history with Pearl Jam. As I said, this is only the second time I've seen them. First time was quite a long time ago. They've been to Australia a few times, but I haven't gone every time, obviously. So what do you think of them? Do you think some people might say, they're from the past, but they still bring it with the show, I would say, and they're still putting out material, which is good to hear. They're still finding new ideas to put out on albums and so on and so forth. So so there you have it. That's my wind up of the Pearl Jam show from Sydney, Australia, Engie Stadium. Hope you enjoyed the review. comment and all those things down below. I'll see you guys again for another video. Won't be too far away. Bye for now, guys. Bye.